Hello, friends. I hope you are having a wonderful day. This is the beginning of a new week, and this week is so important. Let me tell you why. So, the school year is broken to what's called 3 trimesters. You've already done one, and we are now finishing the second trimester. And do you know what that means? That means I get to do some deep digging into your writing. I get to look back through all of the pictures that your moms and dads and grandmas and grandpas and daycares and aunts and uncles have all sent me that you've been doing all trimester long. And I get to say, hmm, where do we need to work next? Okay? It lets me know how you're doing as a writer. And you're all doing amazing, but I need your final published piece. So this video is for your special adult and you. So I want you both to listen to this video. So if your special adult isn't with you right now, please go get them, okay? Because this is important information for everyone. So pause the video if they're not here and go get them. Okay, so this should now be my kiddos and the special adult that helps them do their learning. Writing is so fun in kindergarten. I was just looking back some of your writing from the very beginning of the year, and we were just learning how to draw pictures. We were just learning how to write our name. We were just learning how to form some of our letters. And now I told you you guys would become super writers, and you did. You are super writers. So, what I need you to do for me this week is you are going to make me a book. That is your main job. Now, I know that you guys are probably 5, 6, maybe 7 years old. So sometimes you need a little bit of help, and that's okay. I want you to do this as much as you can by yourself. And this is for the adults. If they do need some help, I do not want this to hit the point of tears, frustration, meltdowns, ruining the day. I don't want it to turn into that. I don't want it to turn into a battle. Okay? So if you need to, take a pause and come back to it as many times as you need to. I really need to have it by Thursday. So that will give you 4 days to do it. That gives you Monday's Writer's Workshop, Tuesday's Writer's Workshop, Wednesday's Writer's Workshop, and Thursday's Writer's Workshop time. Okay? And then on Friday, I will be scoring them. So I want to tell you how I'm going to score them. I am going to send you guys a copy of this. This is called a rubric. And of course, I can't find the right one. This is what kids use. Sorry about this. I have them and then they got all goofed up here. They are out of order. Okay, so all right, so this is a rubric. I'm going to move this so that you can see it a little bit better. Thank you for being patient with me. All right, and then we'll zoom in just a little bit here. Okay, so this is all the things that you are expected to do on your information writing. And I know that is not super focused. See if I can get it to focus just a bit more here. Okay, so what it says here, friends, is it says under structure, I told, drew, and wrote about a topic. And then you can decide, not yet, starting to, yes, I did, thumbs up, okay? Lead, what that means is I told what my topic was. Did you tell me your topic at the beginning of your story? Not yet, starting to, or yes. Transitions means I put different things I knew about the topic on my pages. So did you go through and put your pages in order and write about different things on each page? Did you have an ending? Did you end your story? Or did you just leave me hanging going, I wonder what happens next. I need to know more. Okay. Organization. I told, drew, and wrote some details about the topic. Those are important. And again, I will send this to you. This will be attached to your work for today. So you may print it out, look at it, you can write on it, you can score yourself, you can have your special adult help read it to you, and you can think about, did I do these things? Or do I still need to work on them? Or haven't I done them at all? Okay. Elaboration means I drew and wrote important things about the topic. Craft, I told, drew, and wrote some details about the topic. And then down here, these are some really important things that we've been talking about. I could read my writing. Many of you last week made me a special video about you reading a piece of your writing, and I loved it. It was the highlight of my week. I love seeing your faces and hearing your voices. And then I wrote a letter for the sounds I heard. You are all getting really good at that, so keep up the hard work. I used the word wall to help me spell. We all have our word wall. Did you use that? If you didn't know how to write the word me, did you use the word wall to help you? And then down here under punctuation, did you put some spaces between your words so it was easy to read? Did you use lowercase letters and only capitals when they were needed, like at the beginning of a sentence, on names? And then I wrote capital letters to start every sentence. So these are the things that by the end of kindergarten, this is what we want you to be able to do. And I know you can do it, okay? So you have some options for this story, okay? You may take your journal, whatever color it is, and you can pick a few pages and make your, zoom back out. Sorry guys, I am on the struggle bus today. You can pick a few pages and make your story in here, or I'm going to send you some blank paper options. You may print these out and make your story on this paper so that you can staple it together when you're all done and kind of keep it together like a book. Or you can tear out some pages from your writer's workshop if you don't have access to a printer and you want that option. So there are lots and lots of choices. So what I am expecting is work that is as independent as possible. And the reason for that is not because we want kids to not be successful, not because I want to see all their mistakes, but because on the report card, we want it to be as independent as we can so that we have accurate reporting. Hopefully that makes sense. I want to tell you some of the things that you can do if needed. If your student is getting really frustrated or doesn't know how to spell a word, you can say, let's think about the sounds and maybe use our alphabet chart and kind of help guide to get that work going. You could say, oh, let's check our word wall. I bet that's on there. What letter do you think it's going to start with to guide them? Or you could say, what else do you know about cats or dogs or bears or building a house or planting a garden or whatever you decide to write about? You can write about anything you want. So I'm not going to tell you what to write, and I'm not going to even give you an idea or an example, because then sometimes all of a sudden my story is your story. So this week, I know this is getting long, hang with me. This week, you will not have extra videos for worksheets. This week, your job is to complete this independent piece. So that might mean on the first day, you get your ideas and you do your illustrations and maybe write a few words. On the next day, so Tuesday then, you might make some sentences. Wednesday, you're going to check it and see, can I read my sentences? Do I need to add more to my sentences? And then on Thursday, you might want to fancy it up by adding some color to your pictures, some more detail to your pictures. You're going to want to check on this checklist. Hey, how am I doing? All of those things. Now, I do want to tell you, I don't have names on, or I do have names on them, so I can't show you, but I keep all of your guys' work. So this is all of your papers from first trimester, and I am so excited to be able to look at what you did first trimester and be able to see how far you've come. Because I see it every day, but when I put these side by side and look at them, I think I'm going to be super amazed at my super writers. Okay. If you have questions about this, please let me know. I am going to try to get this video loaded sooner rather than later so that you're not kind of blindsided by this on Monday. You could maybe start having some conversations about it this weekend. If you end up in a problem where you really need to do some helping or your kiddo is really stuck and you have to help, will you just please make a note that you needed to help them? You can either write it in a different color on their story, you could add it as a sticky note, you could just put it as a comment, just so that I know how much of it was independent. So I know we have a very wide range, and I know that kids are kids, and when they want help now. And so sometimes they can get kind of frustrated. So if you have questions, please holler. I am so excited for this week to allow you to write your stories and show me everything that you know about whatever topic you decide to write about. All right, happy writing, super writers. Just as a reminder, so there will be regular Writers Workshop videos, but this is the only video you're going to get. So you're not going to get a sentence video this week. We're not going to get a sight word video this week. And you're not going to get a CVC word video this week. Okay. You know what? Let's go back one more quick second. So what happens if your kiddo, I'm talking to you now, kids, on day one says, I'm done. So then on Tuesday, they're done and they don't know what to do. What do you think you should do? Do you remember way back in September when I said, writers, when you think you are done, you have just begun. If you get done all in one day, I think that you need to spend the next 3 days adding details and sentences and maybe more pages, and make sure you've got an amazing ending that doesn't leave me going, oh, I want more. All right. So happy writing. I'm sorry this is long. Have a great day, friends.